premium clients is a mindset. In fact, I'll even say that how much money they have is the least interesting thing about them. Premium clients are empowered, they are decisive, they take ownership, they are extremely coachable, and they create better results because of all of this. So, of course, they are dream clients, right? Hello and welcome to the Brave Marketing Podcast with your host, Swapna Thomas. This is the podcast for the renegades, the trailblazing leaders, and the change makers who don't just have a business, it's your calling. Those of you who want to make a difference and make money, but all on your own terms. I'm on a mission to show as many life coaches as possible how you can have more income, more impact, and infinitely more fun by being unapologetically and bravely you and breaking all the rules. I have created 5-figure months with no paid ads, a tiny list, and zero complicated sales funnels. Simplifying marketing and teaching you how to use it for good in the world is my zone of genius. With this podcast, I'm here to share weekly episodes on the soul and the strategy of marketing, mindset, money, and everything online business. Let's dive into today's episode. Hello and welcome to a brand new episode of the Brave Marketing Podcast. Today's podcast episode could literally be a paid masterclass. It's going to be so valuable for you, and I totally guarantee that if you implement the things that I'm talking about in this episode, you are going to see an immediate shift in your business. So the episode that we are diving into today is all about the 3 messaging tweaks to call in premium clients. Now, before I dive into this episode, I want to talk a little bit about my brand new offer that I'm so excited about. It's literally going to be one of the best and the most fun things I've done in my business. If clarifying your message and creating content that calls in premium clients is your priority, then you should definitely check out the VOICE MINIMIND. The VOICE MINIMIND is a 6-week coaching experience to unlock your voice, clarify your messaging, and craft magnetic content that attracts premium aligned clients. Creating a 6-figure global business from scratch without any network and while living in India required me to powerfully step into my leadership, use my voice and my stories to stand out from the crowd, and create clear, confident, and compelling content to attract premium clients. This is what we will work together on in the MiniMind. You will learn how to step into your leadership brand and show up as unapologetically you, saying what you truly want to say, how you want to say it, and deeply anchoring into your message while creating safety in your nervous system to stay unshakable no matter what. This energy is like catnip for your dream clients. You will also learn how to craft high-ticket messaging, clarity, conviction, and confidence that positions your high-ticket offers as a hell yes for your clients. You'll create a premium customer journey that makes high-level clients feel seen, heard, and understood, and compelled to buy. And finally, we will also talk about creating content that attracts premium clients. No more just inspiring content that doesn't convert. No more people-pleasing content. You will share your truth in the most powerful way and ground it with strategic calls to action that actually make your clients move to the next step and enroll in your offers. Currently, the MiniMind is at intro pricing, but the investment is going to go up on Monday, the 24th of April. So check out all the details in the show notes and DM me on Facebook or Instagram if you have any questions. Okay, now that we have the promo out of the way, let's talk about the 3 messaging tweaks to call in more premium clients in your business. But before we do that, trust me, I'm not going into another ad break, but I want to make you clear on 2 things. First, messaging is not about using the perfect words in your bio. Messaging is all about the journey you take a potential client on, the words you speak to their mind and their heart that activate them to take an action with you. Your messaging has one job, and that is to move your people to take the next step with you, right? To move them out of the passiveness that they are in and take the action to change their life. And that change comes when they buy offers from you, right? So that is all about messaging. And the second thing that I want you to be really clear on is that when I say premium clients, it's not just about how much money they can pay you or how much money they have. Premium clients is a mindset. In fact, I'll even say that how much money they have is the least interesting thing about them. Premium clients are empowered, they are decisive, they take ownership, they are extremely coachable, and they create better results because of all of this. So, of course, they are dream clients, right? So, now that you're clear about what messaging is all about and what premium clients are all about, let's talk about the 3 tweaks you need to make in your messaging to call these clients in. So, the first tweak is all about moving away from pain points to desires in your copy. When people are stuck in their struggles so much, that is their whole identity, right? They identify with their struggles so much that their whole identity becomes about how stuck they are, how helpless they are, they don't know what to do, they can't figure out how to take the next step. When they are so stuck in that identity, even though they might say that they want to change and transform their life, health, or business, the truth is that they're not ready yet. They don't actually fully believe that what they want is possible for them. So hope is the missing piece here, right? And if you keep talking to the pain points and if you keep highlighting and exaggerating the pain points in your copy, and that becomes a big part of your messaging, you will end up attracting more such people, right? They will be attracted to that disempowered language because that's their whole identity. They will engage with your content and even say that they want to buy from you, but they will not actually take the action. They will not actually buy the offer to create the change. And it does not mean anything bad about them. They will be ready one day. But the fact is that you don't need to wait around for that. They will be ready when they are ready, but instead you should be talking to the people who are ready now, right? Tap into their desires, the people who are ready now, who are ready to take an action now, who are ready to move now. What do they want? How do they want to achieve the goals that they have? What are their values? What is something they will never do to achieve their goals? Get really clear on these and start speaking to that in your content. The more you speak to their desires and the future that they already are on their way to, with or without you, they know that they are going there, right? But if you start speaking to their desires and if you show them that it's not only possible for them, they are already on their way to their desires, with or without you, right? But the more you speak to their desires and show them that you not only see the possibility in their capability, but you actually understand what that journey feels like for them and you can make it easy and collapse the time on it, the more they will see you as the person that they want to make that journey with, right? And the more you start talking like this in your copy and in your content, the more you will see these clients show up in your audience. You will feel like, I don't know where she came from, because it feels like she literally came out of thin air. But they are already in your audience, right? You are not speaking to them right now. So that is the first tweak. The second tweak is to stop creating too much educational content. And now I know that you have been told to give away lots of free content because that is how you develop the know, like, and trust factor. And yes, you should definitely create some content that educates your audience, especially if you have a subject which is quite niche, right? But I want you to know two things. One, your clients don't need content that they can literally Google, right? So if you do create educational content, make it hyper specific and something that you have learned in your own life or business, or that you have seen come through from your clients' results. So to give you an example, instead of writing a post like 5 tips to love yourself more, you should write a post on 5 simple self-love habits I created that completely turned my life around. Right? So make it specific to you or make it specific to your clients. Like when you're talking about your journey and showing them what it took to get the result that they want to get, it becomes super specific to them, right? That is not something that they can literally Google. So if you have to create educational content, make it hyper specific. And the other thing is that you don't need to create endless educational content for your clients to convert, even for high ticket clients to convert, especially for high ticket clients to convert. In fact, too much of educational content can actually put them off, right? Instead, create powerful stories and use content sequences that help your clients see the value of your work. That will be so much more impactful than just tips and hacks and 5 steps to do something kind of posts. The final tweak is to ground your post with powerful CTAs. CTAs are calls to action. Now, something I have observed when it comes to a lot of life coaches, spiritual entrepreneurs, healers, and even business coaches is that they write incredible content, right? Vulnerable, poignant, moving, helpful. But when it comes to leading your clients to the next step, I see that most people end with a very vague one-liner like DM me for details or click the link for more info or something like that. This is why you might be finding that your posts end with high vibe inspiration and people tell you constantly that they're inspired by your content, but they don't actually convert into sales, right? It's not about being masculine or feminine in your content. You need both of them in your business. The real secret is that you are selling on a spectrum of the logical and the emotional activators your clients need to take the next step. So if you keep purely selling on the logic, people will always have objections, right? They'll keep telling you why they can't do this right now, they don't have the time right now, they have already tried something like this and it didn't work for them, and they don't have the money, like all kinds of objections. And if you keep purely selling on the emotions, it's going to become very vague, poetic and soft, right? So people will like it, they feel inspired and uplifted by it, but they don't actually get it. They don't actually see how this is going to make a difference in their life. So this is why grounding your copy with logical, structural, and strategic call to actions is so important. Now, these are some of the things that I will be taking you through in the Voice Minimind. So definitely check out all the details from the show notes. And if you like this episode, don't forget to take a screenshot and share it on your IG story so that more and more people can find this episode and this podcast. I will truly appreciate you for doing that. And if you have any questions about this episode or the Voice Minimind, feel free to reach out to me on DMs on Facebook or Instagram. I will be back with another episode next week. Until then, stay brave. That's the episode for today. Thank you so much for listening to this episode. I am thrilled to have you as part of the Brave Marketing community. Because this podcast is still brand new, it would mean so much to me if you could leave a 5-star review, as that will make it easy for other brave hearts to find this podcast and grow our community of rule breakers. Until next time, have a brave week ahead.